Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out New Star GP. This game is developed by New Star Games, kind of named the game after themselves, I guess, and published by Five Aces Publishing. It's currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting at $30. It's an arcade racing kind of career progression game that's actually done really well, and let's kind of talk about it. There's two modes. There's a career mode, and then there's local multiplayer where you can do kind of championships. Again, it's local. I wish it had online for a game costing $30, and of kind of this quality not having online for me is kind of a tick box in the wrong direction, at least from the multiplayer perspective. But we're really here to talk about this career mode. Now, this career mode spans 5 different decades, so you're going to have opportunities to get bigger and better cars. You also get an entire garage system where, as you play through the game, you're able to upgrade different parts of your car that will uniquely add to different abilities. This is actually really good with the amount of pure customization in the game, as every decision you make, from sponsorships to any little detail to conversations, calls, happiness between your employees, really affects your race down to every decision that ends up going. Now, the way the game works is actually pretty simple. You're going to be going on to courses around the world. Each area might have different things, from checkpoint races, going backwards, time trials, and everything in between, all culminating in local GPs for 10 of them per kind of era, where you are ultimately trying to be best. And all these additional things you do along the way are going to kind of help you get familiar with the track and give you the best possible opportunities to win the race. Now, what I really like is the controls are really fluid, and the cars feel really good when you're driving. There's a lot of customization in here and how you want to go, from where you're sitting in the cars, cockpit positions, and everything in between. And the courses in the game offer a nice variety of content that almost feel like real courses. I'm not sure if they're exactly matched after real courses, because, you know, I don't follow F1 all the time. But if they are, I'd love somebody to let me know down below in the comments, as they're really well done track designs, and really with the accompaniment of your controls and my lack of skill at driving sometimes, really just brings a lot of joy while you're playing. The accuracy in the game from other racing games that I've played, you know, NASCAR games, my favorite game all time for a racing game, Dirt to Daytona, way back on the GameCube. This game really adds a lot of elements that really push you wanting to continue to play more and more, but also that just give you that rewarding feeling, but also at times that kind of defeating feelings too, that really makes you want to push for that next race, the next objective, and just continuing to improve yourself along the way. Now, these additional side things, such as time trials and stuff, they're kind of they're fun, but really the standout point is those GP races, where all the work you do in between, from leveling up to earn your bucks, the game calls it, to buy upgrades to your car, really culminates in how you're going to finish out your season and prepare against other racers. One thing that I think is really cool too is the game has an kind of interactive ability with your crew. They're going to have moods and temperaments, and based on how you kind of treat and handle things with them is going to ultimately determine how you might perform in a race, as they give you various buffs and detractors, and you might even lose an employee and have to hire a whole new person along the way, all based on how you handled the different situations. And even some decisions you make early in the game, one of the interactions I had was either keep my winnings and give a bad taste in my mouth, or people's mouths of me, or to donate them to a charitable cause like every other racer did. And all those decisions just kind of stack up to just a really well packaged game that, you know, for the $30, I think it's worth it. A couple things that I just don't like, again, is not having the online multiplayer, maybe some online leaderboard, see how I can compare against other players. And one thing I just don't like is the difficulty in the game kind of auto adjusts based on how you're performing, and it doesn't kind of give you the opportunity to let's say, like, reset it back. So if you're struggling, the game kind of ramps a difficulty level based on your performance, and I can't figure out any way in the settings to kind of modify that back. As well as I don't know anywhere where you can kind of look at like standings and see where you're performing. But this is my kind of second run through the game. I already put for 4 or 5 hours on one run, trying different things out, and definitely it feels a little more rewarding having learned some lessons, mistakes I made in the past that could culminate in a good playthrough for my second go, and what looks to be a ton of content as you could go through the different decades. I highly encourage you guys to give New Star's GP a look if you are a big racing game fan. It really does feel authentic with an arcade style that brings a really good package across the board. Outside of that, guys, let me know what you think of my review down below in the comments. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Is this game pique your interest, or am I missing the mark? Let me know. Do you think leaderboards, online stuff should be added to things like that? I'd love to hear what you think. Outside of that, I hope to see you again soon.